Hey guys, this is a quick tutorial on how to use our Helen Rose Skincare Brazilian Yellow Clay Mask with acai berry pulp and caffeine. So you see when you open the mask, it will be a powder because that does not go bad or mold. So you can make as much as you want to at a time. I'm using a tablespoon, which is actually a little bit too much for your face. You only need about a teaspoon. And then I blend mine with the Helen Rose Skincare Rose Petal Toner. So as you see, I start with just a tablespoon of the toner and I put it in there and start mixing. It was still a little bit dry, so I added a tablespoon at a time. You don't want to add too much because then it can get really thin and soupy. So you just add a little bit at a time, sometimes just a couple drops at a time. And at first it's going to look really dry, you see in the bowl. But as you continue to mix, it will continue to come together and it'll create a nice paste. You see how the paste looks? And you want it to look like that. You want it to be pretty thick so that it'll stick to your face, but you don't want it to be so thick that it clumps. So that's the secret. Okay, so I am starting to apply this mask with my vegan application brush that's available on the website. I'm doing this mask today because I have a blemish on my face. I don't normally get blemishes, and when I do, I don't like to pick at them or squeeze them. So in order to make this go away faster, I am doing a mask. The yellow clay really pulls out impurities out of your skin, and so that is what I'm doing. And I'll show you in the next clip how the coverage of the mask, what I do with the mask. But I always try to make sure I get it all around my eyes, all around my mouth and areas. I tend to get blemishes underneath my chin because I rest my hands on my chin a lot. And so this is the clip that you see close up. I get it all around my nose where I tend to get blackheads. And yeah, so I like to put it all over my face to pull out impurities from everywhere. Make sure you get it nice and even and smooth so that it dries evenly. Yeah. So now you see I have a lot left over. So that was a tablespoon. So you really only need a teaspoon when you're just doing a mask for yourself. So with this can or this container, you can do about 10 masks, maybe 15, based on how much of this clay that you use. And this clay can be used all over your body. So if you want to like detox your underarms or do a mask on your body, you can use it all over. So you see it's been about 20 minutes. The mask is nice and dry. Your face will feel tight because the clay dries hard on your face, but that is what it's supposed to do. And this is the part that always makes me laugh because it's hard to talk. So to take the mask off, I saturate a clean washcloth with warm water, not too hot because you don't want to pull all the moisture out of your face, but it should be warm just to break down the mask. And I continue to do that. I think I do it about 3 or 4 times. I just keep on saturating the washcloth with warm water, and sometimes I just let the washcloth sit on my face for about 30 seconds while the mask softens up. And then, just gently keep patting and going over the same areas over and over again. You can use more water than what I'm using, but I don't like to make a big mess. And so this is the way that I remove the mask, making sure that it's all off in my eyebrow hair, all around my nose, everything like that. I'll show you at the next video what my blemish looks like after we're done. So then I just continue with my normal skin routine after I do the mask. This is me applying my deep moisture skin and body hair oil. I use it for everything, but I use it on my face every single day. This is the rose petal, and I love it because it's really calming and it makes me feel real calm. It makes my skin very bright and even, and it makes a nice tone. I follow up with our Kapuasu rose petal butter. I love the rose petal. It's my favorite. You see I just used a little bit on my face. Even that might be a little bit too much. I rub it into my hands first, and then I press it into my face, making sure to get all around and underneath my eyes. I am aging, so I have to make sure that I have to get all those areas. And then my lips were a little dry, so I followed up with our Kapusu lip butter. This one was the coconut lime, and that is also available on the website. And then I will show you what my blemish looks like afterwards. Thank you.